What's the deal with y'all boys? You know it's your boy, Savvy Baby, aka The Realest, aka Savion, man. And we here with an episode of Real Talk. Now, we ain't had an episode of Real Talk in months, I want to say. Last time we probably talked, it was about I think it was about Deion, not Deion Sanders, but Shedeur Sanders. Yep, and the Cleveland Browns, which is crazy, because even after everything that I just said and everything we talked about, he made the Pro Bowl. So shout out to him, man. But that ain't what we here to talk about today. We strictly, call me a little biased. I might be a little biased. I'm okay with being called biased. But by the way, everybody that I'm about to mention in this video, I like. Some of the best players that's playing today. But we here to talk about this 65 game rule. Maybe you heard, maybe you didn't, I don't know. But possibly you did. So Luka and Cade, even though they didn't meet the 65 game threshold, they are still eligible for in-season awards, which mean like MVP, All NBA, Defensive Player of the Year, which we know who getting it, but just examples. But Anthony Edwards was declined. From what I heard, I don't know if it's true, people are saying that Anthony Edwards was out due to injury, but then you have other people saying that Anthony Edwards was basically resting, and that still would be considered an injury, but they feel like he wasn't injured, like he was just, I guess he was just resting just to get ready for the playoffs, because we knew Minnesota was making to the playoffs. On Luka part, they said Luka missed games because of he had to be there for his newborn child, which is very understandable. Congratulations to him too. He is a father. Good job. He's a father again. I don't think this is his first kid, by the way, but still. Hey man, gotta love the kids. Cade Cunningham, if you didn't know, like I said, I'm biased. Detroit all the way. You might not see no Detroit jerseys over here, but Cade Cunningham jersey is right there. You lucky I don't turn this camera and show you, because I got a bunch of other shit over here too. But yeah, I'm biased. He played 64 games, but he only qualified for 63 games, because I guess you're supposed to play 20 minutes. The game that he got injured, the collapsed lung, that he only played 5 minutes, so they didn't count that. But they made him and Luka eligible. They declined Anthony Edwards. Now, I don't know how to feel about that, because I like Anthony Edwards too. But in my opinion, like I said, I am biased, so I'm happy that Cade Cunningham is there. By the way, I'm excited, joy, because I was like, there's no fucking way there's no way this man had a damn season like that. About to make first team All-NBA, first time in his career, and he get injured. I sat there, I went to work, when I sat there, I calculated the time that this collapsed lung was going to take for him to get back, because the reports and everything was saying basically like a collapsed lung takes 3 weeks to a month, and I'm like, fuck. I started looking at the Pistons schedule like, damn man, he got injured here, but if he can come back in 2 weeks, on the 4th he had played 65 games, but he didn't come back on the 4th, he came back on the 6th. So I am happy that he made it, but the 65 game rule, let's get something out the way right now. This rule was only made because of you have players, not going to say these players' name, but you got players that like doing load management. As fans, nobody wants, let's just imagine. Let's say you pay maybe $300-400, right? $300-400 to go see your favorite player play. And this person chooses to sit out. Just for the fuck of it. Just like, whatever. No injuries, no nothing. Just like, shit, I don't really feel like playing today. It's fucked up for certain fans. Because you're not getting a refund. You ain't getting your money back. You paid for this ticket. You got to watch whoever else playing. We pay you... Oh, sorry, guys. My computer went off. We pay you millions of dollars. Millions of dollars to just watch you play a game that we love. We don't want you sitting on the bench because you're tired. Okay, so what? You didn't want to go to fucking work today. Nobody does. Nobody wants to go to work. Everybody wish they could just sit and do whatever the fuck they wanted to do for the rest of their lives without having to get up and go to work. What the fuck? That don't mean that we're not going to do it. You don't want to do it, but that's not going to stop you from doing it. And we have players, certain players, that took advantage of that. Signed to these max contracts and shit. And then we paid the money to come see y'all just for y'all to be sitting on the bench because hey, I don't want to play today. Huh. Then you got the fucking teams, the management teams lying. Oh, this person is out, sore this person is out, sore that, questionable. No, bullshit. You just didn't want to play today. We paid you all this money. The fans came to see you, bought your jerseys. All of it, probably took time off from their job. Probably took their family. Probably don't even live in the city. Because you do get fans from other cities. People don't understand that either. Probably flew out to come see you play. Brought their family with them. Paid all this money. Just for you to say, oh yeah, I don't feel like playing. Even though you paid me all this money, I don't feel like playing. The NBA players, they kind of put this on themselves. I'm not blaming Anthony Edwards, by the way, because I don't know if his injury was a serious injury. It could be. We don't know that. Luka, I just heard Luka is not playing in the first round of the playoffs. So his injury could be legit. I ain't blaming Ant-Man at all. But I'm blaming his, how would you say, his co-workers, his colleagues. I'm blaming them. Because if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be like this. We would have still had the same format from back in the day where you just play, and if you do get hurt, you get hurt, they actually sit you out, not you just don't want to play today. So we got to blame, and we can't blame the bench players, the role players. No, not the glue guys. No, we got to blame superstars. It's the superstars' fault while this rule was even implied. It's the superstars' fault why this rule even exists. Because if you didn't do that, we wouldn't have to worry about I have to force myself to play 65 games even if I'm hurt or I'm injured because I worked so damn hard to get in-season awards, but now I might not get them because I'm hurt. We got to blame the superstars, man. And like I said, if you are a basketball fan, like a dead, true basketball fan, you know for a fact who I'm talking about. It's not just one person. It's a few of them. But I'm not going to say their name. But they superstars or stars, whatever you want to call them. Maybe even Hall of Famers. Hell, what do I know? But I also heard that somebody said that Luka, they also feel like Luka shouldn't make it because they said that he got suspended. I think it was for technical fouls. So I'm kind of like, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place with that. Because who's to say? Maybe if it's true, I don't know for sure. Because I don't even remember him getting suspended. I really don't. I don't know what game it was. I don't know what happened. I just thought I knew about the baby thing. I knew about him having got to go see his baby be born. I knew about that, but I didn't know about him getting suspended. I didn't hear nothing about this, so I don't know if it's true or not. But if it is true, you gotta let Ant-Man in, man. If Luka got suspended and that's the reason why he didn't meet the 65 game rule way before because of technical fouls or flagrant fouls, whichever one, you gotta let Anthony Edwards in because Anthony Edwards could be telling the truth about this injury. Nobody can tell you how you feel except for you. I can sit up here and lie to you right now and say, damn, my arm hurt. You wouldn't know. You can say that I'm lying. How the fuck would you know if I'm telling the truth or not? You're not me. You don't know what type of pain I'm feeling. It's up to me to tell you the truth. So who's to say that this man is lying about him being hurt? You can't just assume that. So for them to deny him is fucked up. I think he should be in. He played. Wait. How he played? If I'm not mistaken, I believe Anthony Edwards played, I'm going to say 61 games. I might be wrong, but I feel like I'm around that number. I feel like he played 61 games. Let the man in, dog. Why not? Let him in. He deserves it. He bust his ass this season. If he's hurt, he's hurt. He's hurt. He's what they say. You proven innocent. You're innocent until proven guilty. Nobody will ever know if he's hurt for real. He said he's hurt. Let him in. You let Luka in. If Luka really got suspended for them games, and that's the reason why he didn't meet his shit, you gotta let him in. Cade Cunningham, I don't have to really explain his. If you watched the Pistons game, which I did, that's the game I actually watched. I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember what game Luka got injured in. I remember Anthony Edwards going out. It didn't look like it was going to be nothing too crazy, but like I said, you human. Shit, you hurt. You might not feel it in that moment. You might be like, shit, I'm straight. The next day you might wake up like, fuck, I'm in pain. So, I remember that one. I don't remember Lucas. Cade Cunningham, I actually watched that game. That shit hurt. He played, like I said, he played 64 games, but they only counted 63 because he played 5 minutes, which is understood. We know Cade is, we know that's legit. You see everything that happened. You seen, I forgot the player name, but I know he had like this, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that to you. I don't know his name. If I don't know his name, I don't have the right to try to even think of his name. That'd be wrong on my behalf. But I do remember him landing on Cade's back, and I thought Cade was gonna come back because he walked, he got up, started walking, breathing a little hard, but I thought he was gonna come back, and shit, he didn't. That shit spooked every Detroit Pistons fan. Like I said, I'm Detroit all the way. That shit hurt. It hurt me for sure. I was terrified. But luckily, he gonna get his. I think I'm not 100% sure. I'm about 80% sure. I think Cade Cunningham is going to make first team All NBA. I'm 80%. Yeah, I'm gonna say 80% sure. Shit, I feel like he should have made second team All NBA last year. I'm not gonna lie. Third, it was cool him making third, but I feel like he should have made the second team because it was like, what the hell? Brown is cold. I ain't gonna lie. I like Brown. I'm a Kobe fan though, but I like Brown. I respect your skills. But it was like Cade Cunningham had a better season than LeBron last year. Ain't no fucking way that y'all put him on. Like, come on, man. Stop the bullshit. But let's read these articles right quick, man. The decision made by the league union, according to collective bargaining agreement, allows both players to qualify despite falling short of the standard 65 game rule, typically required for postseason honors. Yeah, we know. Cade Cunningham appeared in 63 games, missing 12, and being diagnosed with a collapsed lung on March 17th. Luka played in 64 qualifying games, including the absence of 2 games while attending the birth of his daughter. See? I mean, okay, but the 2 games, we get that. But did you really miss a game because of a suspension? I'm gonna look that shit up in a minute too. The NBA determined that based on the circumstances in both cases, each player met the criteria for exception. Okay. Hold up. Scroll down. The ruling ensures both Cunningham and Luka remain in contention for awards such as MVP, All-NBA, and in-season honors, preserving their cadence despite the missed time. In a separate decision, Anthony Edwards was denied after filing his own extraordinary circumstances challenge. Edwards, who played a 60 qualified, I was one off. I said 61. He played 60. 60 qualifying games saw the ruling for an independent, but did not receive the favorable decision. As a result, Edwards will be ineligible for any annual awards for the 25-26 season. The outcomes highlight growing significance of the 65-game rule, which the current CBA ensured awards meet a minimal participation standard. However, the agreement also includes rare expectations as seen as cases of Cunningham and Luka. With the regular season complete, award voting is expected to proceed with both players included on ballots, while Edwards' absence could reshape the final result across multiple categories. Yeah. Let him in, man. Let my dog in, man. Let him in. Like I said, hey, I'm happy Cade in. But let Ant-Man in, man. He deserves it. He bust his ass this season. Did y'all not see the All-Star game? Bro, what? He bust his ass this season, man. He made that, him, Anthony Edwards, Victor, and Kawhi Leonard. Them 3 made that All-Star game go crazy. That I haven't been in tune with an All-Star. I catch the All-Star game every year, but I haven't been as excited for an All-Star game like I have for this one. Get that man his shit, man. Come on now. Don't do that. It's he hurt, bro. You can't tell him that this man is lying about him being hurt. Only person that can say, hey, I know, is himself, man. You can't tell him, but you don't know him better than he knows himself. How about that? You don't know him better than he knows himself, man. Get up, man, his shit. You try playing fucking 82 games for a damn award, Your body will eventually crash. Niggas is not robots. Yeah, you get paid the money, but the shit is rough. If you are telling the truth. That's for the players who's actually trying to play to get hurt. Not the niggas who fucking just sit out because they want to sit out. I'm not talking about them niggas. No. I'm talking about the players that's actually like Anthony Edwards. Played a 60 games, 61, 62, but got hurt. Let them in. The niggas who's just choosing to fucking sit out and think that I'm supposed to get rewarded? No, fuck out of here, man. You don't deserve it. Alright, now let's look at this. Let's look at this Luka Doncic suspension. That's what I want to look at. Because I'm still confused. Is this true? Okay. Luka was suspended for 1 game without pay after receiving his 16th technical foul of the 25-26 season. Oh, wait, move that out the way, please. Thank you. The Lakers received the 1-game suspension. His 16th technical foul of the season, which automatically triggers a suspension under NBA rules. The technical foul occurred during the Lakers' 116-99 win over the Brooklyn Nets on March 27, 2026. Damn, I do not remember that shit, man. I didn't. Well, duh. That's why I don't remember it. I didn't watch the Brooklyn Nets. The only time I was really trying to pay attention to the Brooklyn Nets was because of Michael Porter Jr. I thought he was gonna make the All-Star game at least, but I guess not. I wasn't really. Hey, man. I don't think nobody was really paying attention to Brooklyn this season. Let's see what the fuck they can do in the draft, though. Cause they just might get them boys. They might get a Boozer's son, Carlos Boozer's son. They might get fucking what is his name, Patterson or Peterson from Kansas. They might get him, or they might get AJ. Shit, do something, man. They need a lot right now. Hey, and I ain't the person to be stunned. As a Pistons fan, shit, we have been there. So I ain't about to be acting like we ain't been. We seen the worst of the worst. They can turn this shit around. It's just a bad season. They make some, different, add some different people to the play, man. They can switch their shit around for sure. If the Pistons did it, Brooklyn Nets can do it. We just need a little bit of hope. Get back in the lab. Pull the blueprint out and all that shit, man. Okay, where was that? March 27, 2026. After the confrontation with Nets forward Zaire Williams, where both players were hit with double technicals following an offensive foul call against Luka, the suspensions was served on March 30th, 2026 during the Lakers game against the Washington Wizards. The NBA confirmed the decision would not be overturned. Yeah, man, I do not remember that shit. Then you said that he had to play the Wizards the next game. I ain't watch Washington either. I want to see what Washington gonna do next season. I wasn't excited for Washington this season. I want to see what they're gonna do next season. Because if you can keep AD and you can keep him healthy, then you get a nice draft pick. Then you can keep Trae Young. I think Washington might be nice. And I just want to say, they might not win it all. But I called it. I said a few podcast episodes ago, I called it. I said that the Phoenix Suns was not going to be as bad as people thought they was going to be. I called it. They don't look championship ready. But they look solid. They ain't to be slept on. They like that little dark horse. Like they'll get their ass bust, but then they'll certain games, man. Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Dillon Brooks. Even though you might not like Dillon Brooks, you cannot, bro. He's been balling this season. I called it. Y'all lucky I don't look for the S because I done did so much since then. Y'all lucky I'm spotted, because I know niggas who probably watch it like, oh, that nigga just talking, he lying. No, I called it. I knew it. I low-key feel like it might, if depending on how far they get, might not, I don't know. But I low-key feel like the trade was kind of equal, because, shit, not the Hornets, the Rockets is in the same position that they was last year, even though they have KD. And the fucking Suns, they got a higher seed this year than they had last year, and they got a younger guy that they can build around because they got Devin Booker, he's still young. They got Jalen Green, which is still young. They got Dylan Brooks, which is still young. They can build around these players. I think the Suns did good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was not a healthy relationship. Obviously, KD wanted out of there. They got the best they could get for KD, and I think they did solid. I'm not gonna say they did spectacular because it's fucking Kevin Durant. I don't think nobody would want to give up Kevin Durant, but if you have to give up a superstar like Kevin Durant, take what you can get and make sure it's good though. And that's what they did. They did the best for them. They got Jalen Green for scoring. They got Dylan Brooks for defense, but then Dylan Brooks turned that shit up, and he said, "Shit, I can score too." I like it, man. I like the Suns. Not the best team, though. We know I'm rolling with Detroit. But I like the Suns. I like the Houston Shingun right there. Hard right there. I like the Rockets, too. I just need Jalen Green to be a little bit more consistent, though. That's it. Anyway, back to the topic, guys. Back to the topic. The suspension was repeated from unsportsmanlike conduct and technical fouls throughout the season. Luka do be complaining a lot. He had previously had a technical foul rescinded after a verbal altercation with Orlando Magic center Goga Bizada? I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. Anyway, but this latest technical foul pushed him past the threshold for automatic suspension. NBA rules state that for every 2 additional technical fouls beyond the 16th, a player automatically suspended for another game without pay. Damn. So if I get my 16 technical foul, and then I get another technical foul, I ain't getting paid for that game. And then when I come back, if I get another technical foul, I get suspended again. Damn, cranking down on these motherfuckers, man. Luka paid $264,000. Come again and say what? He paid $264,000 for missing one game? Oh, wait. What the fuck? They playing, right? It's people who don't even make $264,000 in a year. Hell, maybe 2 years. He making that shit in one game? What the Bro, what? Shout out to Luka, man. God damn. I don't even know what to say. That number just threw me off. I thought it was gonna say something like 65K, 50K, 40. No, bro. They hit him for $264,000. Bro, what? Sheesh. That NBA money hit different. God damn, boy, if I had $265,000 right now, dog, bro, I'd be recording this episode on the goddamn motherfucking vacation or something. I'm gonna put some of that up. I'm gonna invest a little bit. Then I'm gonna save some more for my daughter, because she might want to go to college when she get older, you know what I'm saying? Bro, what? Then I'm paying bills. And then whatever I got left, after saving, investing, putting something up for my daughter, paying bills, nigga, I'm nigga, vacation, bro. I'm on the beach. I would have been recording this episode on the beach if I had that money. That's a lot of fucking money. $264,000. That ain't nothing to play with. That nigga made that in one game, y'all. That's crazy. I need his type of contract, bro. What? God damn, Mooka, hook me up. Yeah. Damn, man. Give me a motherfucking contract, man. I ain't gonna score like you, dog, but I could at least get you 2 points. You know what I mean? If we was on the streets, you know what I'm saying, I can ball. But if we talking about NBA, nigga, I feel like I at least get you 2 points. And it might not be a clean 2 points. It might be a nasty, ugly 2 points. But nigga, the ball going in, right? That's what you need. It might be clutch. You know what I mean? Hook me up, dog. Yeah, 284,000, nigga. God damn. I can do a lot with 284,000, bro. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Nigga, hook me up, nigga. Help me. Help me, please, nigga. Ah, sheesh. Goddamn. Well, man. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for checking out this episode of Real Talk, man. We gotta do this more often, man. I just be doing so much. And that's on me. It's on me. I be trying to stream, and I be trying to, you know, do stuff with my daughter, and, you know, still be, you know, I don't know, man. Try to be that perfect guy, but nobody's perfect. Yeah, man. We gotta be here more, man. I gotta get back in tune with y'all, man. This is the dream right here. This is the job. This is what I got. And I don't feel like I'm living up to my side of this relationship that we have. So yeah, man. We gotta come here more often, and you know, it's on me. I'm gonna try to do better. I am going to do better. Ain't no try. I'm going to do better, y'all. I apologize, man. But shit, man. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all need. Cause shit, I'm telling you right now, this playoffs, y'all gonna be hearing a lot from me now. I don't know what was gonna happen after the playoffs. We shall see. But this whole playoffs, y'all are going to hear from me a lot. So for the people who still here, that's tuning in, watching the shorts and sharing the videos and all of that, thank you. I appreciate you, and you're a real one. Always, man. Y'all are, and I always say, in the words of KD, y'all are the real MVPs, man. I appreciate y'all for supporting. Keep support, man. We only go up from here. Until the next time, man. Love y'all, man. Peace.